It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to be taking a look at some Cathedral City, our cheesy broccoli and peas. Now this goes in the oven for 45 minutes. 30 minutes first of all with the film lid pierced. Remove the lid then, give it a good stir, put it back in the oven for 15 minutes. 500 grams of food here. They were 3 for £10. My only slight concern is we've just passed October 2022 and the gas price has gone up an awful lot. So 45 minutes of gas, I don't know, could be quite a bit, couldn't it? But 3 meals for £10, I think is good value for money. I've already reviewed the Sprouts version of this. It had bits of Sprouts and bits of bacon. I picked up the cheesy lasagna and this, so I paid 3 for £10 for these dishes. The other thing you can do is microwave these. Put it in the microwave, pierce the lid, take it out, let it stand for 1 minute, and then serve it after 10 minutes in the microwave. So let's have a look at it then. Let's get it out of this cardboard package. Yeah, we'll give that a prod now. Give it unless you just want to. You could just slightly curl up the sides a little bit, but then again, you might make all the plastic fold up on itself. We'll prod it with a fork, get it in the oven, and I'll be back when this is cooked. Okay, we have the cheesy broccoli and peas from Cathedral City in Iceland. Now, for me, when I finished cooking it, the broccoli was still a little bit hard. Now, of course, some of you might really like firmer broccoli, but I wanted it softened up a little bit. So I put it on to slow cook on the oven and I left it for a further 15 minutes. Tricks of the trade. Tricks of the trade. So there's a look at it. Boiling hot, cheesy broccoli with peas and oh. Look at this. I'm just getting all of the edges kind of mixed up a bit, where some of it may be a little bit stuck to the edge. But what I want to do now is, well, of course, get into it. So there's some cheese, there's a little bit of broccoli. It's very nice. Very nice. What this reminds me of is, now I mean this with the greatest of respects, but do you know when you go to a pub and maybe for whatever reason you don't fancy any meat that day and you order something from the vegetarian part of the menu. This has this cheesy broccoli pea microwavable dinner, slightly afterthoughty. It's a bit of an afterthought. Generally, if I go to the pub with my family members and we have a meal, say a family get together, everybody orders maybe a burger, or my brother-in-laws or my nephews, they all order burgers, and the burgers all come out with the cheese is dripping and everything is frying and the chips are fresh, and then you've made that kind of vegetarian choice or maybe that vegan choice, and yours comes out and you're like, oh, maybe I should have ordered the burger. It's a slight afterthought. It's something that just gets slammed in the microwave. It's okay. It's pretty decent. But it definitely has that quick pub under a fiver snack stroke cheap meal vibe about it. It's okay, the broccoli's relatively kind of strong in taste. It's got that cheesy oh. Whoa. As per the headline of the video. Now, I went with a slightly jokey headline, just for a bit of fun, really. Just for a bit of, we can have a little bit of a laugh on the channel. But my wife always complains that if I eat something like this, then I'll always kind of shake the bed cover. If you've had a bit of, if you had a little bit too much cheese, broccoli and peas in your life, maybe a couple of beers, then you're going to know that things might get a little bit gassy. And you may need to point your rear end towards the side of the bed and shake the bedclothes as to not smear your wife in gas. I could have said something horrendous then, but I chose not to. This is lovely. The cheese has a cheddary, sticky, lovely creaminess to it. The peas are pretty decent. The broccoli is pretty decent. Would I buy it again? Is it worth part of that 3 meals for £10 in Iceland? I think so. I think so. The peas have got a nice crunch to them. The broccoli stayed relatively firm, even though I slow cooked it and softened it up a bit. This is probably a slightly healthier version of food that you can currently buy in Iceland's supermarket. And I would buy it again. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying it. Right. So they've been saying that they've made cheese at their farm in Cornwall for over 50 years. I'm looking for a description on this cheesy. There isn't one really. There isn't really much to talk about. Ingredients, is there any craziness? 28% broccoli, 28% peas. That makes it 56% greens. So there's over half of this dish is greens with peas and broccoli. And then the rest of the ingredients, which is probably a good 20 ingredients, is the cheese sauce, which has Worcester sauce in it, dried milk powders and modified maize starches and some Leicester cheese, red Leicester cheese. It's alright, there's no E numbers, there's bits of garlic in there and ground white pepper. Yeah, it's pretty good. I would definitely buy it again. I'm going to rate it. I like it. I'm going to eat the rest and then lay in bed with the sheet over, leaving my rear end facing out of the bed. I like it. I like it enough to give it. It's pretty good. I wasn't expecting to like it as much. I'm preferring this than the broccoli and bacon. This sprouts and bacon. I'm preferring the broccoli and peas to the sprouts and bacon from Cathedral City. It's a better dish. It's not so sickly. It's a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.